Cool. I think I'm next. So I am back with more vibe coding this week. And the thing that inspired me is actually very similar to what Stephen was showing, which was for us testing. Basically, like we are testing changes to some of the code behind like the LLMs we use or some of the context we use. And our customers also have this problem where when they are now using those great tools Jamie built for like adding context into their model for AI to get better, there is then this question of, did it make it better? Yes or no? So was kind of playing around with this idea, again, just prototyping of like, let's say I want to set up to point to two different Omni models. So maybe this is my like AI context model that's in production. Maybe this one is a branch or a workbook. We can basically do this little side by side where I can ask it a question. We hit the AI API and we can compare results. So quite literally what Stephen was showing of like two workbook windows side by side, but in a little bit different interface. So I can see here that model A used the wrong filter, hence why the value is 0. We can do add filter, submit feedback, and then you could theoretically do this many, many times with lots of different queries, especially using queries that we see users actually asking to get a little bit more tracking quantitative about which model or which context is performing better. One last little piece there is also experimenting with if I wanted to do this against a set of questions that I wanted to ask over and over. You could do things like drop in a CSV file. And that CSV file, all it does is contain a column for question and a column for what we expect the response of that question to be. And then it can just run that in succession, basically do the exact same thing, but compare results between the two LLMs to what we expected the answer to be. So just some stuff we're noodling on, but trying to solve the problem of like, how do we know if we're making AI responses better, worse, or different in different ways? So here you go. Model B performed way, way better.
Okay, I think that's me.